in the Islander organization in the offseason after they failed to make the playoffs. The biggest face now is Ted Nolan, who's back as a head coach in the NHL, first time since 1997.
Well, welcome back to him too. I mean, he was the coach of the year, and Ted Nolan, there he is in training camp up in Nova Scotia, watching from on high. The players really like him. In talking to the players, they like him because he brings a very simplistic approach to the game. It's work first. If you want to make the team, do that first, and then we'll work on some systems that are kind of up-tempo, and the players love it.
Islanders sun setting over New York City, and we're at Madison Square Garden. And there is the goalie of the president,
man in the world.
the wealthiest man in the world. Rick DiPietro, having signed the massive 15-year, $67 million contract, hopes to play over 70 games this season. And Steve Valiquette, a veteran who's played with the Islanders, played over in Russia last year, was with the Hartford Wolfpack in the Rangers organization 2 years ago. Upstairs, and Ted Nolan, third Islander preseason game. They lost their first two to the Boston Bruins.
See him jumping around? I mean, the players are talking about his intensity.
Well, you said it right on, Joe. The first thing he said to us was, it doesn't take a lot of technique and skill to work hard.
No, that's the first thing he was looking for. They haven't had many practices, so they haven't really worked on any type of systems as of yet. After tonight's game, they'll get 3 days off to do that. And as far as the Rangers are concerned,
they're working against the veteran Brendan Witt. Islanders brought in some toughness and some veteran leadership. Brendan Witt, Sean Hill is here, former Ranger Chris Simon.
Yeah, they've reworked this defense almost completely.
Jason Blake takes the long pass, and he's bumped along the boards by Ivan Baranka. He's a good defensive prospect for the Rangers, wearing number 37. Blake in the corner, on with Alexei Yashin, number 79, the familiar 79, the captain. And Aaron Asham in front deflects that shot wide. He's checked by Matt Cullen. Rangers have Cullen with Nigel Dawes wearing number 10, and eventually Brendan Shanahan will get out there. Right now Greg Moore is still on, hasn't been able to get off on a change. Cullen controls, and now Nigel Dawes, who has a good chance of making the team. He's worked hard and played well thus far in camp. Falls down as he was hustling after the puck. Matt Cullen left in the corner, and Yashin moves it up.
Yeah, Dawes was saying this morning, he said he feels more comfortable this year. He knows he's playing. He's got Brendan Shanahan, a future Hall of Famer, on one side. And, he just says, when I get the puck, I'm going to do my thing. He said last year might have been a little...
Campoli with Sean Hill, number 6, and he always hits hard.
That's what they liked about him. I mean, Garth Snow, the general manager of the Islanders, went out and got Sean Hill, right away when he became available, because he likes his intensity and fits in well with, certainly with Ted Nolan's style.
Team's back at full strength. A nice takeaway by Jason Blake. Blake moves in on Rakunin, slides it, try to slide it through the legs of Valiquette. Valiquette, a good job to stay with it.
He's been real sharp, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, he's looked really comfortable in goal.
Bounces past Matt Cullen. Mike York trying to get to it. And it's Trent Hunter. Good aggressive penalty kill by the Islanders. Hunter with a fake. Puck deflects on goal. Is gloved by Valiquette. No whistle. He dropped it off, and Hunter almost took it away. 40 seconds to go. Rangers power play. Jitnik went for hooking on the call at 9:33. DiPietro fires it out. Here's Trent Hunter. Knocked away.
Been a good pace of this game,
Yeah.
hasn't it, Sam? Good intensity by both teams. Good pace.
Good hit. Greg Moore puts it in front. Emanen got knocked down on that last hit.
That was Bruno Gervais with the hit, and Ted Nolan saying before the game he likes that kid's spunk. Always smiling and very enthusiastic.
Emanen was stopped. Gervais moves it. And another thing Ted Nolan likes is the defenseman joining the rush. Long shot was stopped. Peter Ferraro, former Rangers first-round draft pick, is on for the Islanders, wearing number 26 by Sean Bates. Ted Nolan was telling us before the game, he knows some of the players. He said Sean Bates really opened his eyes. Loves his game.
Been the best forward in camp thus far.
Blake knocked away, cleared out.
Bates has had those chronic groin problems every year, and last game they put a lift in his skate. I saw somebody actually from Toronto and said, try this.
Kozlov, good size, played it across for Asham. Good movement in front, a save by Valaket with a left pad.
That one was deflected before it got to him.
Yashin against Malik. He's a center in college at Michigan State, has been moved to the wing, and they want him to be a power forward, use his size. Baranka was sent flying by Brandon Cullen.
You know, Sam, sometimes when you play that center ice position, you don't get a chance to play all that physical. But the Rangers jumped on the puck quickly and thought offense right away. Knew that they had a defenseman caught on the play.
In front, shot deflected. That one goes in. Beautiful, quick shot by Victor Kozlov has tied it with a power play goal.
Now, Valaket made the first save, and there were a lot of bodies in front of him. He went down and then lost sight of the puck. And the puck actually goes off his stick. And Kozlov, they signed him because of his skill level. Watch, he doesn't know where it is, and then by the time he's able to get back into position, Kozlov is over on this side. And so he'll just find the opening. There he is. But now as the play goes the other way, again, look at Kozlov. He's got all kinds of room, and that's that talent right there.
And that was the defenseman, Bruno Gervais, had moved in to make that play down low.
Yeah.
So each team with a goal on the Islander power play, and it's a wonder zone.
Alexei Asham playing center tonight. He's played a lot of wing in camp.
Interesting, Ted Nolan saying he might use him on the wing when Mike Sillinger gets back from a bit of an injury.
Yeah. If he can get him with the right people, they can get him the puck with a shot. That's how they want to use it.
We talked about the veterans the Islanders brought in. Sillinger is one of those veterans who's been around the league a long time.
The corner, that was Trent Hunter, Girardi, and the new goaltender for the Islanders.
Wearing his Nashville Predators helmet. Oh, no, Atlanta Thrashers. He did play with Nashville before he came to the Rangers. That's his Atlanta Thrashers helmet. He played for them last season. That's Mike Dunham, one-time Ranger, one-time New Jersey Devil. And as Joe mentioned earlier, here on a tryout, trying to win the backup goalie's role. And again, the general manager could take it anytime he wants. You know, he's the boss.
That's
he
right.
Put himself in the backup.
Give himself a bonus.
Myers was the man they picked for that. Another young prospect. Will be playing in Hartford. And White helmet, and there's a nice pass. Campoli comes in with a shot, and a good save by Valaket. Campoli quick to jump in the play, something Ted Nolan likes. He wants his defenseman jumping into the offense.
That was a beautiful passing play. There were probably 5 or 6 passes that started in front of their own goaltender.
Long shot by Pody, blocked in front by Baranka. Another chance by Bates, pass in front, tipped in. Beautiful goal by Jason Blake. Bates saw him open at the side of the net and got it through to him. And the Islanders have tied the game at 2.
Now this is the line that has all the speed. And they just move around. Baranka makes a play and blocks it, and then is just off balance and can't make another one. And Blake was over on the other side. And Bates with the beautiful pass. He just waited, and then you see the soft hands. He just elevated the puck over the stick. And by the time it got to Blake, it was laying flat. And Blake quickly just put it in on the backhand to tie the game at 2.
Earlier in the shift, Islanders won a 2-on-2 battle behind the Rangers' net. And it all developed from there. And that game now tied. Islanders have never led in the game. Aaron Asham. Victor Kozlov off the mask of Valaket.
Wow, what a shot.
Still shaking his head. Hard rising shot. Yashin drives to the net. Valaket makes a save. Yashin tried to center again. It's blocked. Trickles side of the net. And Valaket grabs it and holds on.
Great start up high. And took out the linesman as well.
Shanahan high sticking 7:46. Islanders third power play, 1 for 2 on the power play in which they scored. The Rangers scored a shorthanded goal by Ivan Baranka. Jitnik and Blake. Pass across for Bates, went off his stick.
That was Tambellini again.
Tambellini, Bates, Blake up front. Jitnik and Pody play the points. Jitnik with a puck. Tambellini, quick pass blocked in front. Rangers have Rakunik and Malik. Ward, and Emanen. Bates out of the corner. Cody to Bates. Jason Blake.
And Shitnick moving in from the point again.
Blake side of the net. Save Valaket. Puck is loose. Goes behind the net. Around to Shitnick. Blake back to Shitnick. Blake's got the lane. Score! Shot seemed to fool Valaket. Went up with the arm. I believe it glanced off him and went in. And the Islanders lead 3-2.
Oh, what a power play. They had the puck the entire time. Blake had that chance first. Tambellini gets there first to keep the play alive again. Gets the puck, and now the puck movement. The Islanders set up. Ranger penalty killers are out there a long time. And there's that shot that, you're right, Valaket was kind of halfway between up and down and kind of waved at it with the glove. It was a hard rising shot by Blake. Here's Blake here. Now watch, he'll just keep moving. Good pass, and there it is. Hard rising shot. And Valaket, I don't know, he just wasn't set. I don't know if he tripped or if he just couldn't get set. He was just a little bit off balance, leaning one way and reaching the other way.
Peter Ferraro behind the net. Kasparaitis gets him. Cullen trying to take it away. Shoved by Shatan, who takes the puck. Cody with a pass that goes off the skate of Simon. He redirected it in. The Rangers are claiming he kicked it in. Simon definitely moved his right skate.
No question.
To deflect that puck. Now, did he have a kicking motion that kicked it into the net? That's the question here.
We'll get another look. There's no question he turned his skate. We'll take another look. Again, the good forecheck by the Islanders. Shatan came in and really helped out, and there it is. I mean, there's no question he turned. Here it is again. Watch that skate.
You know what? To me, that could be interpreted as a kicking motion.
You're right, because he not only turned it, but he came forward towards the net. I don't think they're going to allow it.
This will be.
You can redirect the puck. You can redirect it with your skate. You can turn your skate. But I mean, was it a field goal type kicking motion? No. But you know, the skate was coming, you know, straight forward. He turned the skate. Here it is again, the overhead.
That right skate is definitely moving forward.
It is. It is. I don't think it should be allowed.
Now they've ruled it a goal.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think in the change, Joe, what's happened is they become very liberal on that in allowing goals that went off from skate. And unless it's a distinct kick, and that's more of a, he turned and he moved his foot.
He moved it forward.
But they're allowing that. Fans are getting a look at it, and they don't like the call. They're reacting to it on the video board.
Islanders have played a good third period.
Yes, they have.
They've really forechecked well.
Penalty upcoming. Nice pass to Shanahan. Glove save by Dunham.
Dunham's played well. He's played steady. That was a good save.
I agree with that.
You know, to win. But it's been a long time since he's been behind an NHL bench and won a game.
It's been a long road back. I've always felt, Joe, that he did himself a disservice by not getting right back into coaching in some capacity right after he was let go by the Sabres. He waited a long time.
I agree.
Finally did a couple of years ago, and now he's back, and I'm glad he's gotten that chance. That one gets through. Another power play goal by the Islanders.
That's
on the wrist shot from the point.
That's Aaron Asham in front, who deflected it in. I mean, that puck on the wrist shot by Pody started to dip, and Aaron Asham in front gets his stick on it, and it goes back up high. Pody just looks up, there's the wrist shot, and right there in front is Aaron Asham, and he gets his stick on it right there. That's a beautiful deflection. Great camera work by our crew here at the Garden. And that's a beautiful deflection. I mean, that's a great deflection by Aaron Asham and an unstoppable shot.
Solid man goes in front. Pody just flipping it toward the net. The Islanders have scored 3 power play goals, 4 goals here in the third period, and have taken the game away.
Watch it.
That's good.
I'm going to be watching.
Final seconds of the game. We'll be with you Wednesday night. Watch Boomer's show tomorrow night. Rangers season preview, and then Wednesday night, preseason hockey. A win for Ted Nolan. That's Danny Lacroix, his assistant coach, former Ranger player. Congratulations all around. Islanders' first preseason win. Mike Dunham did a good job as the backup to Rick DiPietro.
He did. The whole thing with Dunham is, can he stay healthy enough to, to be a backup and play some important minutes? And that's the question mark.
Steve Valiquette was good through 2. There's Rick DiPietro. He's got that youthful exuberance.
He's got reasons to be happy.
Rangers led end of 1, led end of 2, but the Islanders lead at the end of the game. 5-2 is the final. We'll be right back.
GNO, now Trowick, and our entire crew. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you Wednesday night when the Rangers take on the Boston Bruins.
Off the deflection, Sean Bates is cut loose. He's got a lot of ice, goes in on Stephen Valiquette, but he gets stoned with the paddle after a scoreless first. Rangers get on the board. Jarkko Immonen to Ivan Baranka. Pretty play, shorthanded goal. That makes it 1-0 for the Rangers. Later in the period, tied at 1. Rangers on the power play. Marek Malik from the point. Here comes the big clapper. Immonen gets his stick on it. Nice tip. It was 2-1 Rangers. 2-2. Watch Brendan Shanahan. He rakes Chris Campoli on the ensuing power play. Jason Blake, the knuckler. It fools Valiquette. That made it 3-2 Wild. They go on to win it 5-2. It is their first victory of the preseason.